A little over 2 years ago, I made a video about a game that came out in early access, one of the most wishlisted games on Steam, and an absolute love letter to RPG fans. Well, today, the final patch finally came out, version 1.0, baby. Holy shit, look at this home screen, it just gets you excited to start playing. While my last video on this game was sponsored, this one is not, so I can say whatever I want. So I can rip the game to shreds if I wanted to. But I won't. The game's pretty good. If you've been craving an Elder Scrolls-like game to fill the void while waiting for the Elder Scrolls 6, especially if you're coming from the Oblivion remaster, this should be the next game on your list. Since the first time I played, not only did they improve on every single aspect, graphics, locations, exploration, but holy shit, they keep adding stuff like third person. And they reworked the whole intro section. I barely recognized it. So let's start with the tutorial. The game will have you create your character, and while it's not the most in-depth character creator, this is plenty in my opinion. You get to choose between male and female and the body condition of normal and muscular, because muscular people are not normal. We all know that. And if you do it well, you can get a 50-year-old version of yourself. Do you see the difference? Just like in the previous version, you'll start the game in a prison cell. Then you'll end up fighting some priests to escape. This brings back incredible memories of fist fighting the freaking Pope in Assassin's Creed 2. Times were simpler back then. Also, you'll have to face off some zombies on your way out, and this intro sequence does a wonderful job at setting the scene, since there are so many messed up, bloody, and disgusting scenes in this place. It really makes Oblivion's gore feel a little childish in comparison. As you explore this area, you'll also get rewarded since there are some secrets, such as a boss that you can encounter. Eventually, you'll reach this badass statue of a skeleton, and you'll touch it, and you'll wake up in some sort of dream world that will lead you to King Arthur himself. Once a piece of King Arthur enters you, maybe there's a better way to say that, but oh well. You can then make your way outside, where Caradoc will wait for you. And once that's done, you'll head towards the Horns of the South and start your journey. When it comes to the plot, in very short and simple terms, King Arthur is long dead, but a part of him remains and gets inside you, which means you'll be able to talk to Arthur and get his perspective on things, but also he will see the world through your eyes, which is a way for him to also get a different perspective. And as you go through the game, you'll learn things about him and start realizing that he is not the great king of the legends that everyone believes, and oftentimes you'll get to confront him about it. And the game slowly leads up to a point where you'll have to resurrect him or kill him for good. Now, for transparency, I haven't finished the game, so I'm giving you guys a very basic description, but I believe the story to be really good. As you explore and complete quests, you'll start learning more and more about Arthur's history, his atrocities, and why he committed them. The story is well written, and the voice acting, while in my opinion not the best in the industry, is good enough to not take me out of the experience.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days.
Now the next point, I want to touch on the art style of the game. You guys know I really suck at describing artistic scenes, so I'm going to show you some absolutely incredible shots that really put into perspective that this game is for grown-ups. You see, Mom, video games are not just for kids. Almost every corner of this game is dark, gritty, and makes you feel uneasy. The music and sound also amplify that feeling, really making the setting and vibe my absolute best thing about the game. While this is not technically a horror game since it doesn't feature jump scares or the kind, I really feel it could almost pass for one. Almost every location has a dark history and will make you feel uneasy. The combat itself is also pretty nice. I am not the biggest fan of first-person combat in general, even if Skyrim is my favorite game of all time and I'm enjoying the heck out of Oblivion Remastered these days. What I like about those games is the world, the vibe, and the characters, but if Tainted Grail has all of that and the fun combat system, I mean, I'll take it. You, of course, will get to slash, stab, block, and parry, and I really love the dodging in this game. I don't know, since the first time I played, I feel like they made dodging more effective, but also, it might just be me. I think dodging in first-person melee-based games should really become the norm, and accidentally adds another danger to the combat since you could dodge off a cliff and die from fall damage. Oops. Oh, and another thing that I think is new, at least I don't remember the original version I played, but there are also finishers now, so that's great. And the game also encourages stealth and archery. Yes, especially combined. The open world is not 100% open, since the game is divided into multiple sections. Does this detract from its greatness? I wouldn't say so, since the world spaces you get to visit are very detailed and beautiful. It's also not that big. You could explore the map within a few minutes if you decide not to check out every location in detail. It's a small map, but it's dense. And as you'll see as I start talking about the quests, there are a lot in this game, so it's not like there's nothing to do. In the open world, you can set up a campfire at any time, any place, where you can have conversations with King Arthur's spirit, cook, and most importantly, level up. You'll find druidic shrines where you can pray and offer a piece of an animal, be it meat or blood, and you can get a buff from the ritual. You can fish, and you don't even need the stupid Creation Club DLC. Skyrim. There will be enemies left and right waiting to ambush you, and not to mention the scary environments that you'll explore. And at night, things can get extra scary. There are a ton of quests in this game. I admit, I haven't gotten far in the story. I barely did anything after the tutorial, but what I've been doing is side quests left and right. It feels like everyone in this freaking game has a side quest to give me. I'm even scared to talk to people because my quest log is so full. I have to contain myself. The looting is great. Lockpicking is here. Does it look familiar? And when it comes to quick looting, they have the same menu that Bethesda introduced in Fallout 4, so everything is pretty fast and convenient. The inventory is divided into types of items and all, and you won't spend too much time in it, which is great. I mean, I just want to play my game, not play Tetris with my items in my bag. Now comes the question, what's really changed since last time? Well, the game's been having 2 whole years of updates since the last time I covered it, and I won't go over literally everything, but at first glance, let me just say that the game feels brand new. Everything seems improved, the story is more engaging, more focused on Arthur and his character, the combat feels a lot better, and when it comes to the magic, they probably added more spells too, but now you have the ability to charge your spell and it creates like a heavy version of it. They added photo mode, which is really cool given how cinematic and beautiful the game is. The visuals themselves, especially when it comes to the weather effects, also look great, and not to mention all the new content itself. If I remember correctly, we only had access to a third or so of the game, but now it's a full game. And while the game is currently in its 1.0 stage, they're not done with it. When they reached out to me, they essentially confirmed that modding is coming. Now that is what we're here for. I can't wait to travel through Avalon wearing a horned dragonborn helmet and Fusro dying bandits off cliffs. And while they provided me an early access key, they also sent me a collector's edition of the game, which is great. So as I said before, the game is not sponsored, but it did send me the collector's edition, which includes mainly this bad boy over here. I mean, just look at the details on this. It looks incredible. So this is essentially King Arthur on a pile of corpses, and holy crap, I can't wait to display this. So if you guys don't know, I'll be moving into a bigger place sometime next year, so I cannot wait to have this on a library. Right now, I don't know where I'll put it. There's no space. But along this, the collector's edition also comes with a little coin and a little magnet for a fridge, which I will keep in the bags because I do not want to have them yet. I will have them once I move. The art of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, which is basically an art book. And there's also this really cool notebook here. And another thing I'm very excited about, actually probably one of the most useful things out here, is a very nice mouse pad that I didn't even open yet. But you guys will see it in my next few videos because I really needed a new mouse pad. And the last and final thing is this metal poster that I think looks amazing. I'm a big fan of these metal posters here. I also already have a few in my apartment. I don't have any wall space to put this one, but you guys will see this. Once I get a new office, this will be there. It looks so cool, man. So yeah, all of this to say, thank you very much to Awakened Realms for providing all this, and thank you guys for supporting the channel because this would not have happened without the channel being where it is. So this will be it for the game. I think it's a really fun time, and I would recommend that if you're itching for more Elder Scrolls-like content, this is a very nice game for you to play right now. I got nothing to sell you since this isn't a sponsored video, but how about you leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel as well for more videos like this and more focus on Elder Scrolls videos, such as Skyrim, I guess. Now, if you're curious what my impressions were 2 years ago of this game, click on this video, or if you don't want to go to this video, you can also go back to Skyrim, and you can click on this video to make your game look beautiful without sacrificing too much performance. So yeah, you have a few seconds, and now leave me alone.